In the small town of Millfield, there was an abandoned police station that had been shut down for years. The building had a dark history of corruption and brutality, with rumors of officers abusing their power and covering up crimes. Many locals avoided the building at all costs, believing it to be cursed and haunted by the spirits of those who had suffered within its walls. One night, a group of teenagers decided to explore the abandoned police station. They were seeking a thrill and thought it would be a fun way to spend their evening. As they entered the building, they were immediately struck by the eerie silence and the feeling of being watched. As they made their way deeper into the station, they found themselves in the old interrogation room. The room was still set up with the old table and chairs, and the walls were covered in faded bloodstains. The group felt a chill run down their spines as they imagined the horrors that had taken place in that room. Suddenly, they heard a strange noise coming from one of the holding cells. It sounded like a faint whisper begging for help. The group cautiously approached the cell, but as they got closer, they could feel a sense of dread washing over them. They peered into the cell and saw a ghostly figure chained to the wall and covered in bruises. The figure turned to face them, revealing a face twisted in pain and anger. It was the ghost of a prisoner who had been tortured and killed in the station, seeking revenge on those who had wronged him. The group tried to flee, but the ghostly figure pursued them through the dark and twisting halls of the station. Just as they thought they were safe, they found themselves trapped in the old evidence room. The door was sealed shut, and they could hear the ghostly figure getting closer and closer. They were trapped with no way out, and they could feel the presence of the tortured souls who had died within the station closing in around them. The next morning, the police were called to the abandoned station by a concerned citizen who had heard strange noises coming from the building. When they arrived, they found the group of teenagers huddled together in the evidence room, terrified and traumatized. The abandoned police station was finally demolished, but the horrors of what had taken place within its walls would haunt the town of Millfield for years to come. The ghost of the tortured prisoner would continue to seek revenge on those who dared to enter, and the legend of the cursed police station would live on.